Mets and the Braves, game 2 of a doubleheader. Steven Matz making his season debut after starting the year on the DL. He pitched well. Here he is striking out Nick Markakis. Then in the 4th, he gets some help from his defense. Neil Walker with a nice play. Wow, that was like stop, drop, and roll.
That
like
was.
20 times.
In case he was on fire, he would be extinguished.
Then in the top of the 5th, Jay Bruce gives Matt some help when he goes deep with 2 men on. That's his 16th home run of the season.
Pitcher's best friend, little run support, Laura.
Of course, top of the 7th, it's now 4-0 Mets. The Braves, tough day continues. Matt Adams sails this throw to second.
Oh, you didn't want that in left field?
Jose Reyes
my bad.
makes his way to 3rd. Then in the 8th, Matt Kemp thinks he draws a walk.
That's a horrible call.
It's called a strike. At the end of the inning, he gets into it with the home plate ump. Kemp gets ejected. New York wins game 2, 8-1. Matt picks up the win. He went 7 innings, giving up 5 hits, 1 run, while striking out 2. So the Mets get a grand slam from Yoenis Cespedes in game 1, which you saw right here on 120 Sports. Matz comes through with a quality start in game 2. The pieces starting to fall back into place.
A little bit.
In this Mets puzzle that was really disgusting for a little while.
It was a bad puzzle.
Whose return is more meaningful for the New York Mets? Would you say Matz or Yoenis Cespedes?
Meaningful, I think it's Steven Matz. You know what you're going to get from Yossi. You know, he's like a metronome. You know he's going to hit somewhere around 260, 270. He's going to hit with power. He's going to get real hot at times and carry this offense. He's going to be a run producer. You kind of know what you're going to get. Without Noah Syndergaard in this starting pitching rotation, they need guys to step up. Matz is one of those guys. Obviously, DeGrom and Harvey as well. But for Matz, if he can come back from this injury, pitch this well, and kind of be a 1A ace of this staff and hold down that spot without Thor there, I think that could be big for this team. I think they kind of know offensively who they are. They're not that great. They're going to need to lean on Conforto. They're going to need to lean on Jay Bruce. And certainly now that Cespedes is back, they're going to need to lean on Yossi. But from a pitching standpoint, that was the position of strength. Without Thor and without Matz for a while, that was a place they struggled. With Steven Matz back, I think he needs to be as good as can be for them to compete and try to come out of this hole they dug themselves early in the season.
If you had to say yes or no right now, do the Mets make the playoffs?
No. I didn't even have to think about that too bad. I mean,
Not
they're not even
you
close.
You actually didn't think about it at all.
I don't think I have to. They're never going to make the NL East with the Nationals being so good and getting such a lead early here. They're not going to give that lead up. Can they get the wild card spots? They're 9 out in the wild card right now. I just don't think there's enough thump there. Without Thor coming back for still some time, even with Yossi and Steven Matz, I just don't think there's enough power there to compete for one of those 2 wild card spots in the NL.
We'll have more MLB discussions right
Sorry,
here
Met
on
fans.
120 Sports. Keep it locked right here. We've got all your sports always on tap.